And you can see, like, Altera here, you're technically, I don't think, supposed to be able to beat her. Either that or she's glitched out at this point, and we can't do anything, because she's still, like, in that form. Where's the chip at? Alright, away we go. We got the chip. We're good. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and, Oh, Altera's invading. Cool. This sector's a lost cause. Or this map. But that's okay. We got our MP. We've got plenty of other things. We'll head to the portal. Well, that should do a nice chunk. So should this. We want to stay away from him right now. We definitely want to stay away. We definitely want to stay away from that. Already? I think he just like teleported. That's what it seemed like just then. So yeah, if you get caught with like Gil, he can like just trap you for a bit with his attacks. No, you're not Gate of Babyloning anything. Oh, he was gonna MP again. You wanna stop guarding? I guess we'll MP again. He was really wanting to MP there. Man, this score screen is gonna be terrible. Oh, it wasn't as bad as what I thought. Sectors, though, definitely is what I thought. We got a bunch of new stuff. Yay, all points. Give me all the points, game.
報告する。敵英霊の撃破によりこの千年鏡の一部は守られた。
今一部と言ったのですか、触覚殿。
お前にはレガリアがあるだろう。ならば視野を最大にまで拡大してセラフを見るがいい。見える。
これなるほど、二正面作戦を展開されたわけですね。
ギルガメシュの千年鏡襲来と時を同じくして別勢力がセラフ各領域を破壊した。バーサーカーは破壊された領域にとどまり残敵の捜索を続けている。千年。
そうですか。呂布さんたら本当に最後の最後。
I just want you guys to remember how like how high of a like position she thinks Lubu is, and how much she like enjoys his company, and how loyal she thinks he is.
別勢力を率いたのはおそらく英霊アルテラ。あれには配下の軍勢など必要ないでしょうが、不思議と軍勢がついて回るようですね。あれで人望、他のサーバントを配下にする魅力があるのでしょうね。まあ未明領域系の AI は皆エキゾチックな美女が好みなのかもしれませんが、いえ、冗談を口にする状況ではありませんでした。バーサーカーを連れ戻すのは無意味でしょう。他に何か指示はありますか、キャスター。
いいえ、ありません。ご苦労様でした。ひとまずは我が城にてゆるりとお休みを。最後の休息になるかもしれません。これより後いかがするかは皆様にお任せします。戦うもよし、眠り最後の時を待つもよし。
ならば俺はいや言うまい。さらばだキャスター。美しき花満ちる都と踊るような凶楽ぶり、悪い心地はしなかった。俺は人生を楽しむことが下手なのでな。似合わないと承知しながら十分に堪能させてもらう。
Oh, Connor, you're a treat. You're a good guy.
触覚殿。
私も多くは語りません。ただ想像していたよりもあなたはマシでしたよ。セラフを混乱させるのはあなたかと思っていました。そうであればいずれその命を奪わねばならないかとも。
ですが、なんで。
いいえ、マスターに恵まれたのはいいことでしょう。さようなら青のキャスター。くれぐれも怪物になどならないように。
みんな言ってしまいましたね。お聞きになられた通りです、ご主人様。
Yeah, it doesn't sound hopeful.
瞬く間にアルテラとその軍勢に追い詰められました。ですが心配することなどありはしません。ご主人様の身は必ずや私がお守りいたします。もはや我が帝国と大口を叩くことはなく、これより先はまごうことなきレジスタンス、破壊によってセラフを支配するかの者らにせいぜい知らしめてやるとしましょう。山河水天に天照らす私とあなたの輝きが 曇ることは決してないのだと。きっとこれが最後の休息になるでしょう。これより先の戦いはエリザベートの言葉を借りれば優勢の勢力、その本拠である未明領域での戦いとなりますから、この辺
No turning back at all.
ですからどうか英気を養ってくださいませ。もしくはご主人様がそう望むのであれば戦いから離れることも。もとより私の我欲が招いた戦い、セラフだ地上だのを守るお題目など後からついてきたようなもの、世界を私は救おうとは思いません。ただアルテラのありようが気に入らないのです。どうしようもないほどに、耐えきれぬほどに。ご主人様、ごめんなさい。どうやら私は終始こんな調子ですので、愛想をつかされたならそうおっしゃってください。私承知しました。それではさようなら。
Oh, we couldn't do that to Tomomo.
言おうとするのを試すぐらいはできますから。少しだけ泣いてしまうかもしれませんけど。
Hearing her modest words, I managed to smile. Not out of amusement, but out of affection. Here she is, the queen of the Millennium Capital, and I finally see her softer side. Aside from this palace, everything she had is shattered now, and all the glory she thought she had is gone. Under the weight of all that, she finally says it. Her show of courage. As she tries so hard to be the perfect wife, is everything I could hope for in one. And at the same time, I know there are still things she's holding back. I think there's something she's ashamed of, or something she can't express yet. And that's the bigger issue than the Umbral Star, even if it's hard to put it all into words. All I have to go on is, as far as that goes, are vague feelings and subtle gestures. Like the way she closed her eyes in an apology. Regardless of all that, I should let her know where I stand. I may be the only soul of Hakuno, and maybe there's more going on than I understand, but I've known from the start that I'll stay with Castor until the very end. In her clear golden eyes, my reflection glitters like luminous starlight. Her beautiful gaze sweeps me away, far from the threat of Seraph or the earth, far from the 14,000-year cycle of destruction. Everything else disappears in an instant. I want to be with her and only her, even if it's just for this one moment. Castor, you've lived an extravagant life, shoved aside everything that didn't interest you, and all without caring what anyone thought. Though you were cast as a villain, your insights and your natural curiosity brought out the best in other people. Despite sometimes feeling ashamed of the evil inside you, you're still finding to overcome it, and always with a smile. The instant she whispers, I feel like my body is falling away.
お前たちの選択には一切の意味がない。なぜなら成果を残せない。優勢は全てを破壊し消え去るのみだ。それは無意味と呼ばれるものだろう。待っているのは確実に定められた結果だけ。それでも私と戦うというのか。
The maiden one, the embodiment of destruction, is there in front of me, red eyes peering at me curiously. Ever the hardened warrior, I always knew she was. No, teach me. Teach me, sensei.
意味がない。まさに壊されるためだけに生きる生命。私に破壊されて当然の弱者たちだ。だがこれだけでいい。理解しろ。私が求めるのはムーンセルではない。レガリアだ。
Huh. Interesting, she doesn't have a regalia.
いかにお前が愚かであろうと。
But she does have another Hakuno.
理解できるな。
I get it. Well, I don't, but I don't anyway. Probably not important that I get it or anything like that. It's fine. The regalia is key to the moon cell. Key to the moon cell. Blah. But she says she only wants the regalia itself. Why exactly would she want one without the other? And why would she talk to me about it? Something's not quite right here. She stays silent. I'd hoped she'd at least give me her throwaway remark, but she doesn't. Meanwhile, I can't think of anything to say back, and I'm not in a position to demand that she go on talking. I try to think though of what I would want to say to her. What I want to ask, why her tone seems different this time compared to the last time she appeared in my room. I want to ask which is the real Altera. But then again, I don't think either one is a mask she wears.
お前は理解しているはずだ。私の虜なのだから。なのに、そうやってはぐらかす物言いをする。はあ、本当に頭が痛い。こんな話し合いは無意味だ。私はいつまでこんな、この夢はいつ覚めるのか。ここまでか。私の言葉を理解したなら戦闘の意志を捨てよ。そうすれば奴隷として勝ってやる。それでも逆らうというのならキャスターと共に未明領域に至れ。そして我が軍神の剣によって
That doesn't sound fun.
消え去れ。永遠に。
Another dizzy spell. When I open my eyes, the maiden in white is gone. In her place is Castor, shaking her head. Her face is closer to mine than last time. I must have made her worry. Of course I made her worry. I think I was just catonic just now. I surmise what happened. Altera apparently came to ask us to surrender. If we hand over the regalia and renounce our will to fight, she implied she might spare us. Maybe, theoretically, we could negotiate with her. But even so, the end result would be the same. She said as much herself. Seraph and the Earth would both die. So what would that mean for us? Would we buy a little more time for ourselves before we followed everyone else into oblivion? Or maybe she'd invite us to side with the Umbral Star and follow it around the galaxy while it eats other civilizations? Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Hakuno's mind would definitely reject the offer in a heartbeat. And so would I, because no matter how you look at it, it sounds unpleasant to say the least.
降伏勧告。
Yeah, that does not sound like a good outcome.
レガリアが欲しいと。そう言ったのですね。あのアルテラとかいう女。ご主人様にも問題があるんです。そんな風に。押し黙ってじっと見つめて。お分かりでないなら言って差し上げます。ご主人様。あの人類史始まって以来の誘い受け玉に間違いなしぐです。あ、もう何ですか。降伏勧告だと思う？やっぱり色気に当てられてるじゃないですか。
Before I can even answer that, she pounces on me. I don't even have time to question who's drawing in who. Speaking of time, this isn't exactly the most opportune moment. Or maybe it is. There's no one left in this palace. The other servants have left to spread their last night in their own, or spend their last night on their own ways. Even Elizabeth, who would normally interrupt us right about now, has gone over to the Umbral Star side. There's just us in this empty room, overlooking our entire capital with no one to stop us. Unless I change my mind.
お許しください。いいえ、もうお許しいただかなくても結構です。このささやかなひとときだけはどうかこの化粧の爪に怯えてまぶたを閉じてくださいまし。
More sexy Tamatomo.
ご主人様、ご主人様、どうか今だけでもひとときの夢の中で。
Look at us two sleeping. Not cuddling at all.
お休みになられましたか、ご ご主人様。
I hear a whisper. Still on the edge of slumber, it takes me a moment to realize who's talking. Of course, the voice is unmistakable. The only one who talked to me from this close by is Castor. Also, there's no one else left in the castle.
お返事いただかなくて構いません。私が二つは同じ。そう。本質としては似たものなのです。認めたくはなくて、認められなくて、ついぞ口にはしていませんでしたが、あなた様にだけは伝えます。あれも私も同じくして人間にあだなすものなればこそ力ずくで支配するという気持ちもわからないでもないのです。同じ怪物として。けれどそれなら初めから心を持たない方が楽でございましょうに。
That's... At first, I don't understand. The way she's talking, is she punishing herself? Or is she talking to Altera since she says they're the same? I hear pity in her voice, but something else too. Something closer to her heart. When I think a little more, it hits me. Does Tamamo believe that Altera is suffering too? Does that mean Altera has a heart? Hakuno. Smartest human alive. In the year 20,000.
ご主人様。
And the answer is dot 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 dot. I don't answer. I don't even try to remember any of it. What Castor said, she said for herself.
ありがとうございます。
And that is where we're going to call it for this week. I honestly completely forgot about that that whole fight. It'll be okay though. We got one more. We'll definitely finish this up next week. So, like I was kind of saying earlier in the video, when this video goes live, it should be Wednesday. The following videos after that for the next 2 weeks will probably be pre-recorded. And they might not be all Extella videos. I'll have to see because Guildfest will be going on. So just as an announcement, streams for the weeks or the week of the 14th, most likely. Well, definitely the 14th through the 21st, or 14th all the way up to the 28th. Well, I guess the 27th, 28th will be back to normal, but unless Guildfest is still going on. All streams will be farming streams for Guildfest. I'll be streaming more throughout the week. So if you play Fate and you want to chill, hang out with me, hang out with some cool people while we farm, and that way you have something to listen to and, you know, hear me mumble much like I do here, tune in. So yeah, that'll be fun stuff. I'll let people know on my Discord server, which is the link. If you haven't joined, there's a link in the description. And I'll also let people know on Twitter, so which is also in the description. But yeah, with that being said, thanks everyone for watching. Next week, we finish up Tamamo's story, and we'll see what else we do. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.